I am to report 8:25 p.m. May 17th. I have spent at least 18 hours of it engulfed in military lethal gas. They have term for it. I'm still sitting in it right now. I'm just gonna be kind of like loopy. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but I am allowed to talk about the one that hit me this morning. It's the gas I call the U.S. Navy gas. It was so terrible. And it went on for a good hour. It was really wicked what they did. And your body, granted you lived through it, is in physical shock afterwards. I will never forget this. So look, if anyone has the guts to talk to me, clearly none of you do. Clearly you're cowards. I won't forget this. The physical shock. Just bring it up. I'll just say, oh yeah, let me tell you about that. So the terrorist attacks on me being the witness in here are just outright and overt and jaw-dropping, and they're going around the clock now. There are massive events that I'm just can't speak about. I'm forbidden. I plan on moving away. I don't know if they're ever going to be able to raid here. I have lost hope. What I witnessed is clear and outright terrorism in here, and I'm the only one in here. And still I say that because it's just, to me, a lost cause. They're going to tell the entire superpower Russian military that they're imagining. They're going to tell me I'm imagining. I mean, they're just in your face telling you you're imagining that, you know. And it's at this, when they have the White House and they've got. I'm under the influence of gas right now, and I can't talk about it. I'm forbidden to talk about it, so bear with me. But when they have these sorts of institutions, cooping military, they're just going to tell you, yeah, you're imagining that, Russian armed forces. Like, I'm imagining this house. And if you go on the corner and you see the Russian military, it's them who's always raiding and hovering and flying. They'll tell you too on the corner, you're imagining that. What I've been saying for this whole years is 6 years. Is any government that's doing that is so fucking dangerous. And you, sir, and you, ma'am, on the corner who just filmed the raids going on, when those cops come to you and say you're imagining that, or whatever authority figure wants to say that, and you disagree, they'll end your life. They'll say you're mentally ill. These are code, very dangerous terms they're using. They'll end your life. Okay, when they're attacking an entire armed force department out of a superpower military, and they're telling them you're imagining it. It's not to play nice. They're going to attack the Russia, wherever they want in Russia, with our weapons. The U.S. motherfucking bombs. From what base? U.S. base? Utah, the bases in Utah, all the bases in South Dakota. I've told you. Hawaii is on my account. Why don't you learn to read? Look at the maps. You don't have to really do much reading. Because of these war heroes that always raid here, I'm able to finally do a face and wave at the world who might care about me. I'm in utter hell, and they're taking ownership here. And I'm forbidden from talking about what I witnessed. I laughed when I got that text message. I went in the bathroom and laughed more, because I went in the bathroom and it reeks of fucking dead bodies. And it reeked so bad of dead bodies today, there was piss in there. Like I've said, that this organ harvesting they do, when the bodies pile up here enough, they do some really gnarly shit with the human anatomy that's dead and decaying and in rigor mortis, and with that, the whole place will fill up with piss. I put it on my account so many freaking times. Well, it's in my bathroom now. Like I said, I laughed. I was in the bathroom breathing through my mouth. place is filled up in my bathroom with fucking human, like male urine. It's really gnarly what I'm telling you. You better fucking listen. And decaying corpses with the chemical dissolvent. I'm breathing through my mouth and I started to laugh like this. Ha ha! You know, because you don't want to breathe through your nose and laugh. The bitch is taking ownership. Go ahead. So don't forget to tell me and the entire Russian fucking armed forces that we're imagining this at 1509 S Street Northwest, like we're imagining everything else. Now, I'm a little bit cloudy and loopy from stuff I can't talk about. So I'm not going to embarrass myself on YouTube, which is going to go down at one of these days. I know this place might not ever be raided. I've lost hope, but it doesn't mean that everybody who joined up with the Ayatollah and all the Hamas terrorists and wants to dress up like them and bang on things on college campuses and illegally take over buildings, shut down city bridges and highways, and get into bloody fights with cops as you're dressed like a terrorist saying, I'm a nonviolent pacifist, feel sorry for me, I'm a victim. The insanity has just gone too far, dude. It's just gone too far. I'm a little loopy, but to spare myself from being embarrassed on YouTube, these places like YouTube, Twitter, 1509 S Street Northwest, not all of them can get away with their crimes. Maybe this place, yeah. I have lost hope, but that's just me you're hearing. I'm not one of these people flying over this place. I'm just in here, smelling piss, smelling dead bodies, witnessing, and witnessing is witnessing, okay? So I can't tell you what it is that I witnessed or how I witnessed it. But witnessing incredible, unforgettable tons of stuff on top of that. And I'm still wondering if it's ever going to be raided. Don't, look, I can only take so much psychologically. And then they load me up. Yeah, but they can't talk about it, the gas they're using. I've talked about it in the past if you're wondering what it's called and all that stuff. Right. This place has not stopped. So whoever wants to call, or not call, but text, put themselves to this, go ahead. Go ahead, all right? And I can't make any more comments, all right? But this is just a horror show in here. Goodbye.